Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Tony with RCHelp.com and I got a viewer request for a video. The request was given by Holtneil over on the forum. If you want, go over there and pound his inbox and tell him thanks for the video suggestion. It's on the iKon and he wants to know how you set up the different banks. More specifically, how do you set up a switch to the banks? And it's actually not that hard once you know how to do it. Now the first thing you got to do is you obviously have to have a model set up in your radio. Once you have the model, you have it select a heli, you got one servo 90 degrees, which is what the iKon wants. Alright, once you go in here, we're going to go down to System Setup. Then we're going to go down to Digital Switch Setup. Now this may be different for each different radio, but on the DX9, I think the DX7 and the DX8 is the exact same. But Digital Switch Setup, we're going to go down here. And then once we hit that, all we got to do is move a switch. I'm going to move this one right here, and you'll see it goes directly to switch E. Make sure down here that this is set to auxiliary 2 or auxiliary 3, whatever channel you want it set on. Auxiliary 3 is channel 8, so if you have a 7 channel, you can't exactly do that. Once you have that done, then all you got to do, if I can actually stay on it, is click out of it, go back here, go back up to the main screen, and it'll start it back up, and you'll get your little light up there. Alright, so once you have your switch set up, you know what switch you're going to put it on. It's the one where you want it. Now it's time to dive into the computer or into a tablet or smartphone. Either one will work. As long as they're Android, they have to be Android. You know, I kind of wish they'd bring it out for Apple, even though I don't have an iPhone that I use anymore. But, you know, it'd be kind of nice because there's a lot of people that have an Apple device. So the first way I'm going to show you is with a computer, and then I'm going to show you how to do it on a tablet. Alright guys, so here we are. We're inside the iKon setup program on the computer. I'm running Windows 10. It works fine on here. We need to click on menu 5. Now in menu 5, as you can see down here, we got auxiliary and current setup. And the reason I point out both of them is whenever I start moving my switch, the auxiliary is moving, but my current setup isn't moving. Alright, we need to figure out why. I have it, that switch set up to channel 7, or auxiliary 2. So we need to go to View, go to Advanced, click on Receiver if it doesn't pop up automatically. Now first of all, make sure this top one right here on receiver type is the receiver you're using. I'm using a DSMX satellite. Now down here, Setup Selection. I have it on channel 6. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it on channel 7. Now if you watch the setup down here, whenever I move the switch, there's 2 and there's 3. Now, I've also got the auxiliary at channel 7, just so you guys can see it. And the reason I have this on 6 is because I was doing a video for a 6 channel, and yeah, we'll get into that if you click on the video that I'll show you at the end of this video. Once we have that, that's all there is to it. Now, if we go back up here into the basic wizard, we'll go over here. There I'm on 3, there's 2, and then there's 1. Alright, so without wasting any time, let's show you guys how to do it right here in the tablet. Alright, so here we are. I'm on a Lenovo tablet. I'm running 5.0.1 Android, and as you can see, I mean, it works fine. I did try to upgrade. This is the older one. If I go back here, you can see that it's the old brain. But if we go into it and then go over here to the transmitter, as you can see, we're on setup 1, setup 2, and setup 3. This is why I have the slider set up, because you can actually see it. It's hard to see that 1, 2, and 3 on this little bitty screen. And I do apologize for the screen orientation. That's the way this Lenovo works. I don't know if the phone's the same way, but it has to go to the portrait instead of the landscape mode. So that's just kind of the way it is. But as you can see, it all works. To get into the advanced menu on here, on the bottom right hand corner, you're going to see those 3 dots. We're going to go ahead and click those. Then we're going to click Advanced. In the Advanced tab, it's exactly like the computer was, guys. If you need to go in your setup selection, this one's showing channel 6. I thought I changed that. Alright, so we're going to go in here and we're going to set it to channel 7. As you can see, I had the gain click to set in software. That was for another video. Don't worry about that right now. If you want to see what that video was, check the end of this video. Alright, so we got everything working. Setup 1, setup 2, setup 3. It's all working like it should. Everything is perfect. That's how you set this up on the Android. I mean, it's really easy. Alright guys, so there you go. It's really easy to do it with an Android tablet or even your Android smartphone. As long as they have Bluetooth, you can do it, and obviously as long as you have the Bluetooth module. The computer, I think, is easier, especially when you go in and you start changing your different modes. or your different banks, if I can get to the right one. So guys, that's how easy it is. I kind of hinted at some things. If you want, you can click this video right here and it'll show you how to do this setup on a 6-channel radio. Unfortunately, I don't have a 6-channel radio, so I just show you the steps to get to it. And I mean, it's not that hard, guys. So I hope that helped you out in getting your bank set up to where you can have an easy flyer, you know, an aggressive flyer, and then maybe a self-level mode or something like that, or maybe you got a couple with governor on it and one without for you nitro guys. So hopefully that helps you out. Again, I got to give Holt Neal a big thumbs up for suggesting this video idea, and it was a long time coming. So Holt Neal, I appreciate it. If anybody else has any questions, comments, or suggestions, all you got to do, leave them in the comments below. You can come over to the forum, you can post them there, or you can post them on Facebook. We do actually have a Facebook page that you can like and post stuff up on there. All the links are in the description. I want to thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video.